got Luffy ambition, king of the rappers.
Hey, what's going on, gang? It's Murata Music with 3-piece TCG, Bear Pirates TCG, and 2D. Your eyes do not double deceive you. We are running the Mami Nami. That's right, gang. You can't spell main without Nami. Bars. Yo, that's just a deep cut. That's just like philosophy, dog. So smash the like button, finger pop to subscribe, turn on the bell, and go down in them comments and let me know if the channel can survive the clapback of not playing a Luffy leader for the first time in a long time. Okay, very excited for this. This is not my list. This is the second place list, right? So we'll get into that. Before we do, I know you see her winking at you. I know you see Snake Man. I know you see Godsop. Where can you get them? Follow the link in the description to kdesign.com. Okay, we got look what they done switched the art style on us. They're doing all kinds of things. Okay, they got the manga faces. We got Super Saiyan Neon Luffy. Get out of here, dog. What is going on? It's cray cray. Anyhow, yes, 3-piece TCG gets you 25%, not 3%, 25% off your entire order. Do that. Also, the memberships are live, ladies and gentlest of hams. If you're ready to join and be that 3-piece Luffy Navy gang member, I don't know where we started throwing Luffy in the middle of that, but anyways, you ready to get down? Come on down, be smashing the finger popping, putting on that pressure, or big city hooping for the whole shebang, calling an emergency deck profile. We do monthly deck revisions. I got guys, you know, just DM me on the Discord. We sort out ideas and everything. OP11 is going to be a lot of fun, and we are doing that 5v5. Okay, so if you're chosen to represent Team 3-piece, we need you ready, right? Also, Screaming into Space, my latest album, is available on all streaming platforms for free. The link in the description to that is in the distro kit. Anyways, let's get down to it. All right, now this list is not my own, you know, and I want to give credit. I want to give credit where it's due, and the credit is due to Senor Takahashi. Okay, he was the one that looked like Han. UP was the one that looked like JYP, and yeah, so great list. I feel like it's a lot of fun, different play style. Let's see, we've got 3, 7, technically 8, 12, 15, 19, 21, 20, 25, 26 bricks. More than half the deck list is bricks. So for those that are, you know, having trouble wrapping their mind around 16, 19, 20 bricks, 26 bricks. So it's a, you know, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's the whole, I'm making a joke. I'm making it silly. Anyhow, so the Mami Nami, right? You can't spell main without Nami. Bars, all right? So this is how we're getting down. Okay, so we got Kingdom Hearts mom, Kingdom Hearts Nojiko. She's got the tap. We got, it's a 2 for 0, right? That's not why we play it. 1K counter on play. If your leader is Nami, return up to one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less to the owner's hand. What the what, dog? OP11 style. Okay, so you're gonna have to go back and, you know, dig in your cards, right? But this is proven to be invaluable against, you know, so many different matchups where, you know, 5 drops is where it's at for a lot of people, right? So, you know, think of Bonnie, think of you know, Rosinante, think of all of them, right? They all have so many they all represent so many 5 drops. This puts them right back in the hand. We love it. My tummy's grumbling. And then also one of the cards we put back with Odin. Charlotte Pudding. Pudding is a threat that you have to deal with every time you're playing against any blue. You start taking too much life, you want to build that hand, you want to get comfy, you want to see your options. They drop a Pudding, you lose 3 to 4 to 5 options immediately. So yeah, that's why Pudding's there. That's pretty much that. Cavendish. Cavendish is great because Cavendish is a 2K counter, right? Why? Because of our leader, okay? Anyhow, well, with 1 Dawn attached. We should start with that for those who are new. Sorry. During your turn, once per turn, this effect can be activated when a card is removed from your or your opponent's life cards. If you have 7 or less cards in your hand, draw a card. Draw 1 card. And then Dawn times 1. When an opponent attacks once per turn, you may trash 1 card from your hand. Give this leader plus 2k power during this turn. Fucking crazy. So the thing is there's little nuances here, and there are little things you can do, and we'll cover that. We'll kind of bounce back and talk to the leader. Okay, so Cavendish 2k because of the leader. Y'all get it? As long as we got Dawn 1 attached. But outside of that, great 6 cost body. Draws 2 cards, trash 1. It's going to keep our stuff cycling. We love it. Everybody's got to worry about a 6k body. Speaking of 6k bodies, we got the Mami Nami sipping tea, don't disturb her, and the freaking fedora, Miss Topham hat, excuse me. Yeah, blocker, just a great blocker. Only running 2 of, so I'm guessing they see it as a flex pick. But yeah, draw 3 cards, place 2 at the top or bottom. I almost bought 2 of these off of Avocado, but I just don't see myself playing any blue right now, even though this list is pretty fun. But yeah, so I will see how that goes in the future. But yeah, if you're running UP Luffy, if you're running Nami, just get you a playset. You gotta have a playset. Anything blue, this is the #1 blue blocker in the game to me, you know. Anyways, going on to Secret Luffy. So this card does a couple of things. It not only has rush, which is great, 8k body, fucks everybody up, right? But it also is going to put cards back in your hand or your opponent's hand, depending on the situation, right? You may trash 1 card from your hand, return up to 1 character with a cost of 4 or less to the owner's hand. Cool. And then give up to 1 rest of Dawn's card to your leader or your character. Yeah, so we can do that. Put a Dawn on Mami Nami. They complete their swing, and guess what? Now we get to do the defensive turn on our turn. Right now we get to play defense. We're good. So not only does he get the proc her ability from being a rush 8k body that hopefully they can't deal with, and then you draw a card if you have 7 or less, but he's also going to put a Dawn on your mom so that you know, you're good to go after that on defense. Just one of they call these silver bullets, and in the East they typically will have I don't know how typical it is, but it's not unheard of for players in the East to have one ofs, and they call them silver bullets. Right now, this ain't gonna, I say, not win you the game, but hey, yo, if there's that one blocker they just can't get around, that is pretty crazy. But yeah, I mean, it could have been a 4th Vista. You know, they just wanted to have a law. They can do it. It's their prerogative. It's their deck. Let them play with it. Yeah, they're playing with the deck. Marshall D. Teach. So, RC Cola, Rubber Captain Man, was telling me in the comments that, yeah, the reason they run Teach is so that from the jump, you can add 2 Dawn here, swing for a total of 8 if you're going first, and really have a good opportunity of proccing your ability. The only downside to that is that you already know who you're going to draw. You're not necessarily netting a card because, you know, you're putting that card to the top. So that's the only drawback. Outside of that, it is a pretty big drawback actually. But, you know, to get to swing 8 and have your Dawn 1 ability available for pretty much the whole game, that's great too. That also means when you, like, let's say you're going second, you've played this out, okay, cool, and then you play Cavendish the next turn, you don't have a Dawn active, and you can't do nothing with him yet. Well, you can go ahead and put a card on top. You can swing for 7 now, and have a chance to proc your ability, etc. And then you're also Dawn 1 when your opponent attacks. So that's kind of how that works. Anyways, Kazuki Odin, Shit Streak McGee. We call him Kaduki Odin. I know you see that streak. The gooch is right there. My man does not wipe. You see the poopy clouds around him, okay? Kaduki Odin, all right? Running 4 of. This is one of your big city finishers. Show, okay? Let's check it out. If this card would be removed from the field by your opponent's effects, you may instead trash 2 cards from your hand, okay? Dope. Activate main once per turn. You may rest 3 of your Dawn cards and return 1 of your characters to your hand. Set this character as active. This is your big city finisher, okay? Shit streaks are going to be left all over the streets. Shit streaks on the streets, okay? You got to buy 2 starter deck 22s to get this guy. But yeah, so the great thing about that is he's not going to be KO'd by nobody, right? He can be or removed from the field at all. He's a problem you got to deal with. He's the card that fucked me and RC up when we were playing my list, but all we had to do was Gamma Knife him and we would have got it out. We just couldn't fucking read cards, I guess. But anyhow, you may instead trash 2 cards, so that's great. Have 2 cards, but you will. And then when you put a card back to your hand, you can return a Hiyori. You can return Zeus. You can return a counter of some sort. You get what I'm saying? So great. Great finisher. Then we got Vista, just a 1 cost blocker. And believe it or not, in this meta currently, those can be hard to get around. Satori, great 2K, 5 for 5. And on trigger, you can play this card. Great. Kikanojo. Now, Kikanojo is a big fucking tech in this shit. Okay, so check it out. I can't talk about Kikanojo without Hiyori. Hiyori's like, yup, fresh to death. Anyhow, what Hiyori does, check it out. Turn 1, if you're going second, even. All right. You can, if you have this in your opening hand, you can play Hiyori. You can take the top life of your cards, of your life cards, right? Then you can put Kikanojo. You can take top or bottom, doesn't matter. But you can put Kikanojo on top, right? Now. Oh, shit. The acid reflux. I got an empty stomach, nothing but acid in there. Anyways, you see the face. Losing weight. Anyhow. What was I going to say? Yeah. So you do that, even if you do that early, right? Okay, cool. Your ability procs, and you do get to draw a card. So that's cool. Of course, you got to defend it, right? Because their next turn, they're going to be able to swing at you, and you got to be ready to defend. That way, your Kikanojo doesn't come out before you're ready. But in this 4-life meta, you know, these 4-life leaders going up against fucking UP Luffy, RP Luffy, but obviously a lot of fucking blue-purple, burp the baby Luffy. This play is amazing because the second they swing at you, you can go ahead and take, and now you got a 6K body they also got to deal with on your 4-Dawn turn, which you will be developing a Cavendish or a Kikanojo or something of the sort, right? Maybe a blocker and some swings, right? So very, very, very good card, very good tech in this deck, very like chef's kiss on this one. Yeah, and then for the rest of the game, once they're at 3 or less life, they get rid of this card, and typically they will. I started getting rid of this card because I would rather my opponent have another life than have to give up a whole fucking handful of counter at the end of the game, you know, accumulatively. So anyways, that's the thing with them. And yeah, Hiyori, just like I told you, they're there to fuck shit up. Captain Kid, the not so useless Captain Kid. SR, huh? I wonder how many of these I got. Anyhow, you may rest this character on play and trash up to 1 card from the top of your opponent's life cards. End of your turn, if your opponent has 2 or less life cards, draw 1 and discard from your hand. That really helps with your cycling. And hey, look, you butter these boys up and you drop a kid, that's lights fucking out. Even if they go from 2 to 1, when they go to 1 to 0 though, oh my god, they go 1 to 0 and you do a little swing with fucking, you know, Odin, and you just put a blocker out. They're fucking done, son. Like they are cooked. Cocinado, okay? And it's a great card in this deck. Great card. We got Zeus. Now Zeus is why you have so much more control as well, because while their on play is you may add 1 card from the top or bottom of your life cards to your hand, KO up to, you know, a 5 or less. Though you got to add a card from your life to your hand, you get the KO. You get the KO. So KO. Anyhow, yeah, that's that, man. Great card, and it helps control and keep people from like kind of blowing up on you. It works great in Babyyy too. And then we got the red rock. Okay, sorry, I had a little ADHD moment. My mind floated somewhere else. So anyhow, now we got Gum Gum Red Rock. Now place up to one character at the bottom of its owner's deck. This is the card that's like a lot of debate, and we'll be talking about it in our live. I might go live tomorrow. But anyhow, yeah, this is getting rid of the bigs that you can't get around, can't get over. If you do it on if you're going like even, and you do it on, curb turn 6, if somebody's ramped up and got something big out already, not too bad. However, the later in the game it gets, you want to have this established. You don't have to have this established, but I guess the point I've been making with people is that anytime you use this, you're not developing anything worth anything. Okay, let's be real. Okay, even if you're at 10 Dawn and you're able to play this and into this or that, that's cool, but this is very manageable when everybody's got 10 Dawn floating around, right? So understanding when and where and what targets, and I think that this card is a great card, but it's not matchup specific. It's a matchup knowledge card. You got to know what you're trying to get rid of with it. But once you got these established, don't get me wrong, you're at 9 Dawn and you've already had this established last turn, you can red rock something and then you can swing twice. You know what I'm saying? So like, it does go hard in this deck. I'm just saying, don't use it frivolously and then wonder why you lose or wonder why you're developing behind your opponent, right? And then we got one of another silver bullet of a red hawk. That's a great image. I got that shirt. Y'all gotta see me with that shirt. You may rest 3 Dawn cards if both players' total amount of life cards is 5 or more. KO up to one of your opponent's characters with the original cost of 5. That's pretty dope. Costs 4 to get rid of a 5, and then counter just gives you plus 3k. So yeah, that's the business. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these smashes, shall we? All right, gang, we got ourselves let's be real, it's probably a PU fee, right? Okay, what did I open with? Okay, so we chose to go first because every Nami I know goes first, and this was our opening hand. Nothing wrong with having that. I've started to find the value and the reason why they play Como Sadice, Blackbeard, right? I believe RC, my man Rubber Captain in the comments, let me know that, yeah, they do that so they can always have 1 Dawn on Nami. The only negative to that is, of course, that it isn't set up. It's not setting up any kind of like Dofi play for you, right? So you're kind of you already know what you're going to draw into, if you will. So anyways, right here, we're going to go ahead and swing 7. Now, the thing about it, like we've said before, is anytime they take a life, and people are typically more prone to take that first life a little early, well, we're going to get to draw a card, right? And everything I just mentioned with that Blackbeard, where you already kind of know who you're getting, you're not really netting an extra card. Well, when you land them the good old-fashioned way, you definitely are. So right here, I could take, cool, we got this stuff. We got the Mami Nami sipping tea. We got we could also bounce it back. Yeah, we could bounce that back so they don't get to swing. They'll have extra cards in hand. You know what I mean? We put out a blocker. Okay, so we're walling up. We're swinging 7, asking for 2 cards. They give them to us. Okay, cool. So, and they're working around a few things right now, and this is what it is to be an opponent of, Miss Topham Hat herself. Is, you're blocking because you don't want my ability. You're countering out because you don't want my ability to, pop off, and you're also encouraged to do so that you don't get that pudding. Am I right? So now they're gonna go ahead and swing another 7. It's getting a little dice. But you know what? We're going to play out Kazuki Odin. We're going to play out... I did not say that name right. We're putting out Odin, okay? Coming out of the Odin sleep. How? Kuzuki. Man, fuck. Hate when I can't see it. Anyhow, Kazuki. I was saying it right. The Gooch man. That is a shit streak. That is a shit streak. Right there. Oh, my man. Yo. I've been telling you guys. This guy has got skid marks. He has got skid marks. Those are not fresh pair of pants. That is not a fresh pair of pants. Shorts. Oh my God, it's laundry day for Kazuki Oden. My man's letting everybody know then. Oh my gosh. We could red rock and we could swing twice. You know what I'm saying? We could play out Mami Nami and we could swing twice. It looks like that's what we're going to do. Okay, so they have a blocker, right? 8 cost AK blocker, yeah. The thing is that if we swing, they still got to do something for us. You still got to give me something. And so we're going to go ahead and swing 6. We're asking for a 2K or a free block. Great, we drew a card. Awesome. Now we can go ahead and... Man, that's all I can see now. Oh my gosh. Kaduki Oden. Dookie Oden. My man. Just fucking, yeah, how about this? Look at the fart clouds around the card. Look at the fart clouds. Oh, my man's ripping ass. Ripping ass. Okay, we got him down to 1 life. They can see. Okay. Yeah, I do remember one. I remember I had this match and I was like, yo, I really want you guys' opinion. Did my man concede because it's hashtag Dunzo or what? Because we do have a blocker established, right? And let's be real. They're just not going to get rid of Kazuki Oden. That's just not going to happen. He's an 8K. 2, if they try to KO him, well, they can't even Ragnarok. No, they could Ragnarok. They could Ragnarok him, but I got a plethora of cards to give up. And also, what was my other one? I had another thing. Yeah. Oh, I had the Rush Luffy on Dick. I had the Red Rock. Yeah. Also, you know, just being a leader that goes to 7. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Interesting little match. But like, this is the run I was on, and I kind of just wanted to hear you guys' take. Every once in a while, we get into, you know, good playouts, debates, and whatnot. But anyways, don't worry, we got more coming. Let's get it going. No, this was my first match, by the way. All right, gang. They are aggressively cutting the grass outside. That ain't that's they're weed whacking it. Okay. Yo. Okay. Okay. We're swinging 8. I said we're swinging 8. Oh, the professionalism. We love it. That's what we're here for, baby. Okay. So, first off, we didn't even talk about the opening hand. Fuck it, okay? We're swinging 6 again. We don't give a shit about anything over here. I said, I want to see this matchup. I said, you know what? The purple Luffy don't want to finish. I want to finish. Let's get it going. So now we've got the UP Luffy. So far, they kind of got to do what they wanted in ramping, right? They're not at party time yet, okay? They're not a party time creature yet. I can just give them a 2K or just take it. Okay, we give them that for 2K. Very interesting. I guess what I'm seeing is they have 1 life. I got Kaduki Oden. We're going to drop that deuce on them. And then we play Captain Kid out. The useless Captain Kid. Okay? And we're going to trash the life automatically. We just survive. We win the fucking game. Right? So that's basically what it's going to look like. And the thing about it is, as strong as Blue Purple Luffy is, Blurple Burp the Baby Luffy is, okay? And I've been saying this, They have to be at 8 for it to be party time. They got to start their turn at 8. We all know that. But the thing is when they play their bigs out, okay? All they have right there, all they have is 2 Dawn to play with. He's going to give 1 there to swing 7, and then he's got 1 event. Okay. Now, Sanji is what makes this deck viable. Without Sanji, this deck isn't viable. Sorry, I don't know what the fuck you want me to tell you. You know what I mean? We're right on time. We're doing everything we want. Look at that. I don't need to leave 1 up for Gum Gum Giant. I can swing 6. You got to give me a card. I could swing 8, and I'm thinking about swinging 8. And this is about to add to the point that I was just making. I swing 8. Why? Because you're either going to give me everything to swing into Kazuki Oden and or Kid, or you're going to develop, but you cannot do both. You cannot do both. The best you can do, you're lucky to have that Katakuri right there. You can play Katakuri, excuse me, you can swing with Katakuri, and then you got to swing, you got to spend the rest of your dawn developing. Here we are. Okay, so right here, I'm actually going to trash a Vista, okay? Going to give that, we're already out of it. We're already out of the mix, okay? So now we're going into a turn where we can Red Rock the Kid, the Katakuri, and then swing multiple times. We can set up blockers and just go for the long haul. We can do things. We can do things because we could set up the Nami and the Vista and still be able to what was I gonna say? Oh, have Dawn up for Kaduki Oden. Dookie Oden. Dookie streak. We're on a Dookie streak right now, baby. Okay, so looks like we're gonna go that route. Now I can again swing 6 with my leader, and then a 2 8 swings. 2 8 swings. Them giving me a 2K right there tells me all the fuck I need to know. Even swing, and you gave me 8. Oh yeah. So that's a little word. That's a little word. I don't know why I did that. I do not know why I did that. Yeah, I can't tell you why I did that, gang. I can tell you that I have enough Dawn. That's what it is. So I have enough Dawn, counter in hand to protect Kaduki Oden from what could come. And also have a Vista upright. So I'm just draining them out for 1 more turn, and then we finish it, right? My man says, now I found the Sanji, GG. Unlucky. Yeah, I guess there's just draw issues, right? There's going to be times where you just don't draw like you would like. That's cool. I get it. But this deck is okay. We're getting it. Okay, we had 1 quit. We had 1, play it out, get unlucky. Okay, let's keep it moving. So we know that Blackbeard doesn't get unlucky, right? Blackbeard with all the cards they see, they got everything they need every time. Okay, for that reason, we this is what we drew into, and we're choose to go second. We're choose to go second. Grammar. We're gonna go ahead and sub that out. And okay, we got a little Kikanuju, and we are waiting for our opponent to sort out their affairs. Reason why we play at 1.5. All right, so the Hachinosu, yeah, the honeycomb, right? They do that, and yo, we can do this right now. A little Blackbeard on Blackbeard violence. Okay, all this beard on beard violence is terrible. We're going to go ahead and swing 7. And if they take, and, spoiler alert, they're gonna. Oh, they got a black hole. Man, dude, I'm fucking tripping balls. I'm sorry. I got off work this morning and never went back to sleep. But anyhow, we're going to put that right back in their hand. Yay us. We're going to go ahead and do this. Okay. And we could just put one of those targets that we ain't gonna do nothing with anyways, right? And now I'm thinking I could swing 5 and 7. I could swing 5 and 7, put a little pressure on them. 7 to 5. Okay, they take as well. All right, so we got that 5 life leader down to 3 in 1 turn. They're gonna go ahead and swing there. You know, cool. At this point, I have enough Dawn to kind of do what I want, and I'm not going to be able to do anything crazy next turn anyhow. Not a big deal. Now, Kuzan cannot be removed by Nami's Mami, so we ain't fucking with that. We're going to swing 7 there. They KO, and we got a life. Am I mistaken? Did we not get a life off of that? Okay. Ah, it was because they liberated, they nullified. Okay, okay. Did what we did, is what it is. What can you say? Now 5 to 5. And we can take, actually. We're not hurting too bad. We like to be at this stage of the game, we like to be at least 3 life. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we like that. We like that. Get Najiko out of here. I said get her out of here. There we go. Oh, we get a 2K. I forget about that. And so here comes Von Auger. Just Dick Ryder McGee. We get our 4th life back. That's cool. Black Hold. Not as cool. Swinging 0 to 0. Very cool. That goes away. I'm going to go to 6. I'm going to be able to play out because Kaduki Odin. And the Kaduk is what the sound it makes when it hits the water in the toilet. You get what I'm saying? Kaduk. Odin. All right. Fucking Kaduki Odin. We hardly fucking knew you, dog. Anyway, swinging 5 to 0. You can guess how that's going to go. Another Kuzan. Things aren't quite, we're not developing the way we would like, but it's not going wholeheartedly against us at the same time. At this point, I'm like, do I go for life or do I go for this bitch ass Van Auger? You know what I mean? Because let me tell you something, leaving Van Auger alive when you feel like you got the game, you find out that they got a little more life left in them. You know, they got a little more resiliency. And that Van Auger makes all the fucking difference in the world, you know, in the long run. So, anyhow, we're going to be able to get rid of a Cavendish if we would like, and then go to 7 for the entire turn. Instead, we decide to draw a card. We're looking to see what we can grab, right? We would like another big. The big question is, are they going to black hole us? Oh, they did. They did already. Okay, good deal. So if we've been black holed, they got a blocker. We can put out 2 Cavendish and a Vista, or a Cavendish and a Kikanojo and a Vista, right? So I'm going to just mess with their mind and swing, and no mind was messed with at this juncture. And now I'm like, well, do I want Kikanojo? Like, do I really want another life, or do I want, you know, some more cards? We go for the life, okay? Because if they want to get rid of Kikanojo, that's that. Now, I thought about this play before I did it. I remember, it's crazy how I remember these things and they happened, you know, a while ago. But I play out that Vista. Now, before I play out that Vista, you have to understand that that card right there, Liberation, the second I decided to play, you know, these 3 cards and go 2 above them, they could have liberated these 2, this and this. They could have done whatever they wanted, right? They could have liberated. But they chose to go the route of Big Beard, right? Big Blackbeard, excuse me. And why not, right? They got 2 life up. They're representing 3 blockers or 2 blockers and a double attack or banish, etc. It's their game. It's their game, right? So they're going to do that. They're going to swing 5 there. So if I get rid of Cavendish out of my hand, not only do I get out of this attack, but I get out of the Catalina Devon attack. And I at most just take 1 hit from Blackbeard. So I didn't do that, unfortunately, and I didn't get okay. They're keeping their blockers up. That's almost good luck. That's almost lucky for us. I don't know, man. This is getting kind of weird. Okay, so now we've got a plethora of swings ahead of us, right? So we're going to swing 7 in that ass, with leader first, because I don't know. We hope that our cards get, como se dice? We hope that our cards get KO'd, I guess. Anyways, Red Rock would be great. Maybe the Cavendish. Get rid of the Cavendish at this point and keep the Red Rock, or the, because I would like the Vista as well. Yeah. Okay, well now I'm synced up. Now we're synced up. Now I'm thinking the same. Okay, so we have got some cards. We swing 6. They give us that. That was like a given, a Robin Givens, if you will. We red rock one of their teaches, and we play out a second Vista. Now we are ripe for liberation once again. Risky the Bisky. Okay, they play that card out, no liberation to be had, and they get 2 blockers. They're attempting to get rid of Cavendish. We've got to save Cavendish, in my humble opinion. I would get rid of, I would trash Charlotte Pudding, actually, because if they don't black hole me, then I can't. They didn't even black hole me. We could have put that blocker back in their hand. That's what's fucking crazy. Anyhow, we still can possibly get this because of the amount of swings, the amount of life, the amount of blockers we have, and the amount of cards they have on their side as well, right? So we're swinging there. We got it. Man, if I had grabbed the fucking Red Rock, that'd be a dagger. We get rid of the Kaduki Odin. They still got to give us cards. That's right. So now we can give them another 7. And then you already know where this is going. I'm about to give them 7 and then more 8s, right? So if I give them 9 here, right? If I give them 9, they gotta block with Teach. I decided to give them 7. They got it. They fucking got it. Okay, so now the best thing I can do would be to just bust up their peeps, right? So a little bit of a, not a little bit, a lot of bit of a misplay on my end. There's literally no reason to reactivate them unless I just want to get, blocked by Teach. So yeah, that was a little bit of that kind of sucked. You know what I mean? Okay, so they reveal a Teach. They play out their 3rd fucking Teach. All right, we're in the fucking trenches right now, gang. It is going down. But look, man, I mean, we're just gonna keep these alive. We got 2 life, and we win. If I back it up right here, I was gonna say that song, but I forget the song. If I back it up right here, especially before we start developing and all this shit, whatever. Right here, this was cool. They dropped their 2nd one. I was like, yo, you know what I mean? It started to look really bad. But at a certain point, we just slowly start to smother our opponent with these fucking bricks. Okay, I've got a wall of bricks. All right, even they got fucking less bricks than me, and we're just able to climb all the way back. This deck is extremely resilient and deceptively lethal. Something to really think about, man. It slowly turns the tide, and when it does, it doesn't matter if you have 2 fucking 12k, 12. These are the Ocho meat patty. The Ocho patty Jesus burgers. You have never seen a 213k Jesus burgers. Is that 13? That's not 12. That's 13. 13 patties, please. Ocho meat Jesus burgers. That is crazy. Double Ochos. Yo, that makes the infinity, I think. Anyways, take it on next. Okay, so we got Como Sadis. Yeah, okay, so this is our opening hand. They chose to go 2nd. That's fine with us because we like going 1st. And at this point, I'm starting to like to find the little techie tech that is, Hiyori putting up Kikunojo, and then Kikunojoing off of live. You know what I'm saying? It's fun. It's what the kids want to see, right? So in a matchup like this, when I'm going up against 4 life leaders, which Homegirl might just be queen of the 4 life leaders. You know what I mean? In a matchup like this, if we could do that with Hiyori and then, you know, we get him down to 3. That's great, but it doesn't look like that's going to be in the cards for us. No pun intended. We're going to swing 6 into 5, and his hand is not jive. Now, what the French, right? What are we doing? We should have swung. First off, I should have swung 7 and then put up Vista. I'm taking the top life, and I'm saying, okay, I'm going to put that right back. I did that so I could draw a card. Okay. Yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot what I said. We do the Hiyori early, and we get to not only see what's in our life, but we also get to draw a card because we have 1 Dawn attached to us. It just works. Okay, so now we've got 5 Dawn active sexually. Not much going on with the board. We're going to go ahead and attempt to put him back. And by doing that, he's going to have to put back all his cards, right? Guess what? We're going to put that motherfucker right back again. That's right. We're doing it again. And if this 4 life leader goes down to 3, we will also draw a card. Opponent's attack once per turn. Well, your turn once per turn. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Anyways, I was reading the ability and I was like, no, it's because if anybody's life leaves. Okay. So they double back with brand new and Kuzan. They're right back with a fury. Okay, we can give them pudding. We can keep that alive. Yeah, okay. And we're ready for the buffoonery now, gang. We're ready for the buffoonery. We've got a good amount of counter in our hand. And we've got the fucking skid mark Kadook Odin. Swinging 5 to 5. We get that 4 life leader down to 2 at this point. Now we play out Kadook. And here we go, baby. Here we go. We got a Red Hawk. Didn't leave any Dawn up for it. No Dawn was left for that. Anyhow, they got Help Me Poo. They put up Koby, and they're going to bring Koby back. Koby's going to be gone. That's the tough part about this Koby. This whole Help Me Poo Koby. You know, somebody just needs more fiber because Koby not being able to get out there, stay out there, that's kind of tough. If they were to release a card that, you know, can keep your cards from leaving the field, from blah 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 effects or whatever, and you know this 6 cost play could cost 8, but you could keep Koby, hashtag that'd be awesome. Now they don't have the testicular fortitude to swing into Odin, and they were smart not to because we would have been able to counter out, but they do get rid of the Bubble Man, right? And you know, that's that. Now what they're gonna do? Swing at Najiko. Cool. Swing there. We could take it. We don't care. Might want to give him a 2K. Yeah, I don't want to go down to 1 just yet. So now we're in a place where we can go wide, double Kikanoke, or we can just useless ass Captain Kid that ass. All right, so let's see what we choose to do here, gang. We're going to go ahead and swing 6, but where? We swing 6 into the face, okay? We're trying to get him down to 0 life, all right? Now, the thing is if we develop both Kikanojos, we don't get a double Odin swing. If we play out the Kid, we get to draw 1, trash 1, that whole jazz. That's pretty cool. We're going to swing 2 over again. They're going to have to give us 2 cards, 2 of their only 5 cards, and they don't. We're happy. I think we're gonna get rid of that Kid. I think we got rid of our opponent is what I think. So I mean, check that out. Let's yo, like, it's kind of like fucking clockwork. I don't fucking know. They had two fucking life to start. We get 1 out, and I mean, what were they gonna do next? So Koby is a dick that I've been really wanting to play with. I just think cards like Doll are fucking incredible. I wish if Doll was not leader locked, that would be the #1 blocker in the game. I'll tell you that right now. That would be the #1 blocker. 4 for 1 minus 6K. Forget about it. But anyhow, yeah, so I mean, Battle of the 4 Life Leaders, I'm fucking cozy as shit, dog. Super fucking cozy. If things ever got hairy, I was just gonna get rid of one and be at 7 and be like above everybody or at the same rate, like, you know. It really wasn't gonna be a big deal. So anyways, let's take it to the next one. All right, gang. I know what you're thinking. What happened to the alt art, right? What happened to the K design art? Well, I finally realized I was playing with it. And I was like, oh shit, I need to fucking grab that motherfucker, right? And so I went in there and I did the thing. And then before I exited, I was like, wait, did I accidentally upload it as the actual card back for every? Yes, I actually did that. So anyways, they chose to go first. We established a blocker. They're swinging at us. Cool. We're excited to play a red purple Luffy and see what, you know, somebody else is cooking up. I've definitely seen this player before, or at least the name, you know what I mean? So we're happy. Anyways, we're gonna get a Cavendish out, right? Serving them dishes up. Now Kikanojo is so worthwhile in this match because our opponent literally starts off at 3 life. So yes, we are Kikanojo's automatically online. I'm looking around, I see Mami, Nami. Too much of a good thing. So swinging 7 into 6, we can actually keep it alive. It's worth more trouble than that. So yeah. All right, we can put that bond clay back, but why? Right? So we're gonna go ahead and swing 6 in there, and just 6, just for a second, just see how it feels. They're running promo shanks. Okay. Hey, you can run promo shakes. I put it back. Okay, you can put it back. Swing 7, they take. We draw a card. Cool. Put 2 Dawn on that bitch. Swing. Okay, they give us a Rad Beam. Okay. We haven't seen many cards out of this list yet, so I don't know what's going on. Swinging 6 there. I definitely want to keep that card alive. We're not going to use card action. The most they can do is bring one other character out. So we're definitely going to Zeus it. I said we're going to Zeus it. There you go. Now, who they got? Like a Dragon These Nuts or something? They got a banished Luffy. Maybe I haven't seen this name before. You know what? Maybe it is Stranger Danger. Alright, okay. Hey, yo. For all you banished Luffy heads out there, this one's for you. This is what happens. Let's see what happens. Swinging 6. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Cripes. The Basil Hawkins. Basil Hawkins and Bond Clay. At this point, I'm looking at the deck list. At this point, I said, yo. Fut the wuck. Yeah. We're not letting it go. Sorry. I would rather you banish me. Fuck. We're gonna have to give up the blocker. Cool. Oh, you want to do that? 2 cards of trash. I'll tell you what. I'll give you. We can give a Kaduk and a Monka de Loop. Oh, we gave up the fucking Hiyori. We're playing no fucking games with this person. They were like, yo. And then we're gonna. Oh. It's getting a little dirty. It's, yeah, concede and disconnect. That sounds about right. What was that list, though? What is this list, though? And they're running branch. So they're running Bond Clay, Basil Hawkins, and branch. Promo Shanks. 10 KO Shanks. Banished Luffy. The channel is 3-piece TCG. YouTube.com/3-piece TCG. You click on the red purple Luffy playlist. And I got all kinds of cockamamie ideas. Hell, I'm even playing. I'm the one that came up with the Pluffy, right? The Del Flamingo and the red purple Luffy. Got all kinds of ideas. I haven't got this one yet. But if you want to check it out, guys, come on down. But you know what? You got to do some cope. You got to do some cope. You never know until you do some cope. You never know if it's a nope till you do the cope. Yeah, I would like that. All right, let's see if we can go ahead and find a more lucky UP Luffy. Okay, so we choose to go first. We got Teach in the building. Okay, we got some things going on. All right, so we're gonna do a little passive vista, right? We're gonna go ahead and do that. We got a blocker out. Everything's good. Everybody's happy. They send it right back to us, and we're gonna spend one Don there, and we're gonna do the classic Kikanojo. It looks like, oh yeah, things is working out. We get to draw a card, we get to fix our life. Everybody is so happy. Okay, so swinging 7 into 5, we're gonna fucking take it. Was I wiping? I was probably wiping. Yeah, I was wiping. My bad. Okay, so 6K body. They play out a little Zoro. Okay, we can actually Najiko that right the fuck back into their hand, and you get hashtag no ramp. No fucking ramp. And they're going second. So this is their first opportunity to ramp. You could say, oh, poor you, poor me. I didn't get to fucking do whatever. Hey, yo, I don't care. That's what happens when you play against me. We're going to swing 6 into 6. And then guess what we're going to do? No fucking Dawn active. We're going to load one more up, and we're going to swing fucking 8. You're going to give... Oh, 6 to 6, and you gave me a 2K? We love it. That's bonus time. That means we're going to get 2 2Ks. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We just took 6K of counter from them with 2 swings. 1 even and 1 actually 2 over. We love that. Hashtag no more 2Ks. All the problems. Don't want to take this. Don't want to take this at all. I'm thinking of, we give him the Zeus. Yeah, I'll say I'm thinking of keeping the pudding just in case. But, I don't know, man. Maybe that was the wrong play. They said, we're going to ramp this time, Jack. We're going to put out 2 of them. We don't give a fuck. We can drop that Kaduke. We can drop that Kaduki Odin. And that looks like that's what we're going to do. Okay, so we drop the Kaduki Odin. We're going to use Teach's ability. Yes, yes, yes. We're going to swing 6 and 7. We already, and the reason why we're swinging 6 and 7 into them with no Dawn open is because what we found is they ain't got no damn ass counter. They were giving us all those 2Ks. So that Zoro is something they just drew into unless their IQ is in hell. Because they were giving us 2Ks for free. Now, otherwise, I would have just said, hey, yo, do the Teach thing twice to Kikanojo, and now you got to give me something. So anyways, we got it. We got their 1K out of their hand, and then we swung 7. They had no 2Ks to answer. Happy day for us. Here, we can go ahead and give up the pudding. We let it go. Okay, we let it go. We ramp. We say, you know what? We ain't worried about it. We're going to fucking... I don't think we're playing Luffy next round. I don't think that's happening. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think that's happening. So, what are they at? 9 Dawn? Yeah, they went from 7 to 9. Okay. What are you going to put up? Put up that... You going to put up that Vista or the Teach? What are you putting up? If they put up the Teach, we're kind of golden pony boy. Yeah, because now we can swing into Bond Clay. We can do some things. We can do some things, and we can also take some swings. We're not worried about this. At this point, we're chilling. Big city chilling. Nothing to do there. They ramped their 1 Dawn back. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, we can develop and swing and swing. We can also just get Bond Clay out. You got to give me a counter, or you got to let him go. We kind of got him dead to rights. Yeah. Because, I mean, look, we just put that back. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. Yeah, recycle that, if you will. But now we're going to give him 2 10K swings. Okay. We're going to put a counter back in our hand. I hope we put back Hiyori. I hope we put back... We don't put back Hiyori. Why the fuck did we not put back Hiyori? So in case they chump block us, we can put back... We can put Najiko. No, that was bad. That was a bad play. Because now... Well, we got Vista. Yeah, I guess we got Vista. We're not worried about it. Fuck it. Yeah, we got Vista. We're good. We're good. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5K encounter. So it is impossible for them to get rid of Kaduki Odin and develop anything significant. Them grabbing Franosuke is like great news. She's already winking. She's got it. She knows. We know we got it. At this point, the game is over. We have just too much life, too many resources. We have another big body to develop. Give them a 2K. It's not a big fucking deal. I said give them the 2K. It's not a big fucking deal. And we got 9K body. If they want to swing the world into them, we just block with Vista. Yeah, Vista Ridge. And the sure ain't no Vista of no Ridge. Yeah. I think that's White Man Can't Jump. All right. Yeah, we can give up 2 of those. That's cool. I'll sign off on that. Now here, they put up a blocker. Oh, they lost their fucking mind. They lost their mind. Their mind was lost somewhere along the way. No Dawn active, so we can go ahead and we could play Najiko and put Tony Chopper back. It looks like we're not thinking of being Dick Dastardly, are we? We're not thinking of being Dick Dastardly. Yeah. And you know, I'm not trying to troll. I'm trying to play optimal, and this is just a new list for me. Yeah, you know what I mean? So I apologize to the player and everybody at home. Yeah, we're just trying to get the play things down. So yeah, the best route at this juncture for us would have been to bounce Chopper back, so we know they got a 1K and whatever else in hand, and then just 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so swing 13 once. They get a Dawn active. If they, well, it doesn't look like they would get any active Dawn. No. And then we swing again, and even if they had giants and everything, that was their ass, dude. We still had 4 life. We got a rusher. No, it was just too much. So yeah, it just feels like Nami blows this match up right now. I don't know, man. I don't know. Homeboy did fucking blow his load, right? Did not swing 18. Look at the fart clouds, the dookie smear. It's crazy. Let's go to the next one. All right. This one's for my man Rosso. We're going up against Bella Betty. We play out a blocker. Blocker gets fucking destroyed. We're happy. We do that. Okay. We take a card. We play out another blocker. Now we had the option to Zeus, but we're gonna want to save our Zeuses for their more, you know, their Kazoos. We want to save our Zeus for their Kazoos. Their Carouse. Yeah, the Carouse. They do that. They don't want to get rid of a card. They're not feeling the whole get rid of a card for a 5K swing thing. That's fine with us. We're gonna swing 7 into or 6 into that body. We're kind of hashtag not giving a fuck about things. Look at the amount of counter. Look at the fact that we can go to a 7K. Here comes their Carouse. They're already at 1 life. Yeah, this is gonna be a quick one. This is gonna be an awfully quick one. We get rid of 1 Cavendish and they can't touch us for the rest of the fucking round. Is this going to be the sole reason that I fucking main Nami? You can't spell main without Nami. Fut the wuck. Yo. Got rid of the Karasu. Man, I got bars. Look, I'm gonna let you guys know right now. I record the matches first because it just helps me. I record the matches first and then I do the intro. So you're gonna hear me say a lot of shit now that I already said in the intro, and it's like he's acting like he just came, because I really did just come up with that shit right now. You can't spell Maine without Nami. Maine. Hold up. I got too much lean in my cup. Let's go. Said Maine. Hold up. God bless the bars today. The bars in hell. So what are they doing? Are we done with this game? Are we done yet? I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12K encounter. Not to mention, just one of those makes me a 7K body. Yeah. So, I mean, you can do your thing. Get rid of somebody, right? Cool. And now what do? You know, Babyyy spent so much time just... How would I say this? Babyyy spent so much time wreaking havoc and you know, main meta matches that it is so refreshing that there is somebody that just absolutely, like, mercilessly counters Babyyy. I love it. I'm here for it. I want more of it. I haven't met the character in the anime. Actually, I did. I actually just did, but don't know much. But yo, fuck, they're a real fucking asshole in the game. This game is over, Jack. This game is over. Get him out of here. What are you gonna put up? 6 blockers? I would still win. You could put up 6 blockers and I would still get rid of 2 of them and then swing fucking... Yeah, this is getting out of hand. Out of hand. Out of hand. Out of line. Babyyy is out of time. Bars. Bars. I think the game is over, Jack. The chances of this comeback are also in hell. This is just nuts. They're going for Cavendishes. They don't even give a fuck. They're going to Cavendishes. I should have kept that Nami. They're going at Cavendishes. Actually, yeah, no, in case they put up another blocker. But they're going against Cavendishes just to, like, clear the field at this point. Because they're just like, yo, like, we can't survive. Let's just do this. Fucking done, son. Trashing a Carasso to give fucking +5, or excuse me, +3K. Game is hashtag through. At that point, I don't really give a fuck about losing 1. Yeah, like, okay, I can keep 1. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. Take me to the gist of the list. I'm done here. Hey, well, there you have it, gang. What can I say? You can't spell Maine without Nami, the mommy Nami, babysitting these kids, right? Felt great. Really consistent deck list as well. What would I do differently? What would I mess with? Himity homity ho. I never used Red Rock once. I didn't use Red Rock one time. We've got 4 cards that pop a 5. Yeah, we got cards that pop a 5 already. I felt like there was other ones too. Oh, we got 8 cards that handle 5 costs. So the main isn't really what it's for. It's typically leaving 1 up. I just didn't find myself in a position where I needed to leave 1 up for this though. You know what I'm saying? It's only a 3 cost event. 3 costs. It's only a 3K power. And when you're already, you know, for 1 card, any 1 card, including this card, if you don't have fucking Dawn available, they all become a 2K counter, at least for that first time. It's almost like, meh. You know, and it's only for your leader. I'm going to go ahead and say no to this. I'm going to go ahead and say no to this card. And put nothing in its place. That's right. Absolutely nothing is the answer. Now, we could figure something out. Maybe another Nami. Also, well, did Mami come up much? I don't know. I feel like, man, it's just this. This is the sauce right here. This is it. This, a little bit of this, sometimes this, you know what I mean? Like, and hell, we could throw another Luffy in there, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think more card draw. If your leader is multicolored, you have 5 or less cards in hand, draw 2 cards. That's fucking sexual. Essy-actual, you know what I mean? So we're going to do a little more research here. I do like the vistas. And the cool thing about these games, and I'll be able to go back, is because there is a one of different that does the same exact thing, it lets you know, hey, yo, every time I see a law, it could have been a different card, right? And how would we have felt / played with that, right? What would we have done in those situations? So, yeah, we got some. Draw 1 card if there are 5 or less cards in your hand. Yeah, you know, we got some things. I'm sure there's, because what I'm saying is there could possibly be a 2-card swing. You know what I mean? We could possibly figure something out like that. Yo, return up to 1 character with a cost of 6 or less to play, then draw 2 cards and trash 2 cards. Hey, yo, put them back in, twin. Nah, I mean, we could do all kinds of stuff. There you go. That's the old school tech. But yeah, so I'm really enjoying the leader though. A lot of fun, a ton of fun. That would be fucking knuckin' futs, actually. That would be crazy. 3 or less life? We would have to sit down for the whole turn. We would have to sit down for the whole turn. Huh. But yo, that would be crazy. That would be fucking nuts. I don't know. Maybe a little Sanji in this bitch. Maybe a little Sanji. Who knows? Anyhow, that's going to do it for this one, gang. A lot of fun. Definitely a lot of fun. And I highly recommend you guys try this leader out. I highly recommend it. It was a ton of fun. And what if you put this back? No, I'm just playing. Anyways, this has been Marauder Music. I'm losing my mind. This has been Marauder Music with 3-piece TCG. Babyyy, Pirates TCG. Do smash that like button, finger pop that subscribe, turn on the bell, and go down in the comments. Let me know, what am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? What would you be doing differently? Will the channel survive playing Mami Nami? Okay, can't spell Maine without the Nami, man. Hey, bars. Finally landed that bird. Anyway, see you in the next one. Peace.
Stuck up in it. Stuck in it. I'm stuck in the game, fucking it up with the gang. For the love of the money and fame, I can tell I never could change. I said I'm stuck in the game, fucking it up with the gang. For the love of the money and fame, I can tell I never could change.